Ashley Gonzalez at 25-15, scored her 7th of the season, 36th in her career, unassisted, on a free kick. Went low left and past the wall. Santa Barbara had a decent attack, 5 shots, 2 on goal, but Long Beach State had control for about 15-20 minutes in the. And here they are early in the second with a ball in the box that Gonzalez was after. And Lauren Hess clears with a header. And Gonzalez got a piece of Hess from behind and probably got more than that. Probably knocked her down pretty good. Because Hess was focused on the ball and then she was down. So that wasn't a. You see a lot of players and they see the contact and they're able to fall. You can watch the NBA any night and see that. But if you don't see the foul and you fall like that, pretty good chance that you got knocked down pretty good. Header by Castles steals the goal kick. Castles going to use Fujikuni. Gonzalez is down the line. Gonzalez with Lauren Payne starting the second half at left back. Payne defending. Gonzalez still with it. They leave Gonzalez by herself to go work inside of the box. Her hooking cross is stopped first by Ramatko, cleared by Gibson. Up to She. She makes a nice turn getting past Kaylee Ramirez. And Post is there to help. And Post out of a double team passes into space, and Alvarez there for Long Beach State. Gonzalez again. Rodriguez. Chloe Vermont there to clear for Long Beach. All the way in the corner, Gonzalez. Dudorosian there first. Dudorosian yelling that she bounced it off Gonzalez's cleat, but doesn't get that call. So throwing for Long Beach. 5th minute of the second half, it's Taylor Beislein. She takes the long approach. And she tries to shoot it in there. Flicked by Laramie. Headed by Payne. And Laramie checked Payne down. And Gibson also got hit down in the box on the subsequent look. And the Gauchos might need assistance for 2 players. But Payne is up right now. Payne is up. So Madeline Gibson, the injured party. This is the way the stats looked at half. And the shots on goal ended up being just a slight advantage for Long Beach. And then the saves were even, but Long Beach had scored 1. And Santa Barbara was whistled for a couple more fouls. Long Beach ended up with a few more corners. And really it was all in that long run they had, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so, when they scored the goal and they kept getting down in there and winning corners. But I don't know that Long Beach ended up with more than maybe one other really good opportunity at goal in the time they dominated. That effort by Gonzalez on the free kick was a blast. And then she ended up coming down a little bit later and hitting one off the crossbar. So it was basically those 2 opportunities for Long Beach that were real special, and one went in and one almost did. So Madeline Gibson off to the far side. Gibson very happy to be here as a senior. She's from Danville. And a lot of the talk was for Santa Barbara was about how far that the veteran group has come, led by Gibson and Sydney Magnan. Lindsey Voss has to check in for Santa Barbara, replacing Gibson.
Onto the pitch for Santa Barbara, replacing injured player.
So Payne was down first, but then up, and she stays on to continue. Gibson got checked down second, and she had to leave the field. Hopefully she can come back. Gonzalez down the far side for Long Beach. Gonzalez trying to work on Lauren Payne. Gonzalez to the end line, and there's a little bit of help from Hess. The ball squirts to Rodriguez and back to Gonzalez to shoot. Blocked by Hess. Shot from out front was from Beislein, blocked inside. And the carom ends up out of the box. Pushed forward first by Magnan and now carried forward by Kate Post, leading a 4-on-5 for the Gauchos to Wright. Wright trying to get it to her right, and she was stopped by Ramirez, who fouled her. And it's the Gauchos, middle of the field, top of the box, going to get a free kick. And this is very similar to the spot where Long Beach scored in the first half.
Free kick.
Ramirez was there to defend, but when Wright made a quick touch to her right, and it's never about intent on fouls. It's about effect on fouls. So it's 22 yards out. Over the right post. And Santa Barbara goes direct with Murison off the post. Cleared by Ramirez. McDonald also got a piece of the shot. And it hit off her hand off the post. And Kayla Ramirez clears for a Gaucho throw-in. Murison didn't approach it very much on a hard run. She kind of strolled up to the ball and gave it kind of a soft spinning ball to the right post and almost got it in. McDonald just got a piece of it. That might have kept it out of goal. Murison, her throwing, headed back her direction. Ramirez kicks it up in the air. Ramirez kicks it again and out of bounds. 53rd minute. Things getting kind of interesting. As Ramatko goes in the box. High, too high for she. Chased by Lindsey Voss. Voss trying to bring it off that boundary. Has to give ground on that pass. And then it's shot down the middle. Right. And post. Right to Ramatko. Ramatko gets the cross in their front side. It was deflected. McDonald came off the post to get it. Closest Gaucho was Kate Post. Going to that post. Gauchos have Ryan Kokoska in at left back. There she is defending, knocking down Ashley Gonzalez. And Gonzalez felt that contact and hit the turf, drawing the foul. That'll be a free kick, Long Beach. Kokoska, first time appearing in this tournament, is a senior from Carmel, Indiana. And in the 54th minute, Long Beach setting up for a free kick. Oh, about 23 yards out. Nine minutes played in the second. It's Ramirez. Low pass to Fremont. Quick ball to Rodriguez. On the end line. Couldn't keep it in. I think she had her head up, but she really should have been trying to stop that ball, and I thought she had a chance to do it, and the ball slipped off her foot out of bounds. So quick goal kick, Gauchos out to Murison. Murison hits it down the line and chases. Kicked up by Alvarez, and Murison got a piece of her. Down goes Alvarez to draw the foul.
Free kick, Beach.
The 12-win Long Beach State 49ers, the 13-win UC Santa Barbara Gauchos, fighting it out for the Big West Championship today. 10 minutes gone by in the second half. Long Beach still with a 1-0 lead. Rocio Rodriguez passes into a turnover. Second ball cleared by the Gauchos. Beislein goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez square over to Fujikuni. Fujikuni advances. Fujikuni tries a left-footed ball across. It comes back to Beislein, who gets Olin a piece. Fujikuni got it a sec, but couldn't keep it in bounds, winning that 50-50 against Magnin. Quick throw in for the Gauchos. That's a bad clearance by Santa Barbara, giving it right to Laramie. Laramie in the box. Her shot blocked by the keeper, but the second ball is punched in by Fujikuni. Right in front of the 56-minute mark. Long Beach State, second goal. Dana Fujikuni.
Goal scored by number 9, Dana Fujikuni.
Alicia Laramie will probably get an assist off that, creating that opportunity off what was a very, very poor clearance by the Gauchos. I mean, that's about as cardinal as it gets. If you clear it middle, you got to clear it. Corner, and might have been cleared from inside the box, and they gave it right up the middle and within striking distance for Long Beach. So just about a backbreaker for the Gauchos. They have 34 minutes to chase 2 goals. Another turnover by the Gauchos as Castles first knocked it towards Laramie. Laramie hits it in the corner for Rodriguez. Goal kick, Gauchos. I mean, all the advantage when you get into a championship game and it's 2 goals ahead, so much of the advantage goes to the side ahead because of the ability to sit back with plenty of numbers and not take chances and just defend and defend with a lot of bodies. And Santa Barbara has got to find a way to create a lot of opportunities going forward to get 2 goals. Magnin comes up, retrieves the ball for the Gauchos. She helps keep it, again to Magnin, to Clegg. Clay angles it for Murison. Sliding effort, Ramirez. It's out to the Gauchos. Ramatko goes left. Hands. Could have been caught. Couldn't tell if McDonald was trying to catch it or not. I thought I saw her swing her hands maybe to swat it. And it still looked like kind of half an effort each way.
Number 35,
to punch it or to catch it. And so it's out for a Gaucho corner. Shaylin Murison hooks that ball. Header in the middle was by Lindsey Voss. And it had it glance off her head wide left. The Gauchos are going to try to get an extra attacking player forward as much as possible. I don't know that they've gone straight 3 in the back yet. There's a ball there on the Gauchos. I did not see who had that poor clearance for the Gauchos. Probably just as well. That's gonna feel bad enough for the young lady that had that poor clearance. Hannah DeWeese tried to stop the first chance in that sequence, and Laramie had a little poke shot, and DeWeese got a piece of it, but inside the 6, it was Fujikuni right there in front and punching it home. So Fujikuni has scored twice here in the Big West tournament. Fujikuni now has 7 goals to match Gonzalez, best on the team for Long Beach. There goes Gonzalez down the right side. Stops shy of the end line. Gets it across somehow. Clegg is there to clear. Alvarez again for Long Beach. Brings it inside. Touches it towards Beislein. Beislein with a sliding effort. But Derderosian clears. Way into the Long Beach side for Maher chasing. And Gonzalez was down inside the box in the Gaucho end. Ashley Gonzalez, the injured player. Dana Fujikuni with goal number 6 for the season. After Gonzalez in the first half scored her 7th. Ashley Gonzalez injured here. And the Long Beach State guys, the radio guys, certainly mentioning Ashley Gonzalez's injury history, which was unfortunately highlighted last year by the ACL injury, and she played less than 2 games. It kind of dawned on me, and I mentioned it to Roger Kirk, their SID, that, well, every year that Gonzalez has played a full season, Long Beach has ended up here in the Big West Final, and that's probably not an accident. Last year she missed the whole season, basically, and Long Beach didn't make the tournament. That doesn't look like she was down, taking a fall and trying to draw a foul. That doesn't look like that at all. She looks like she looks like she might have potentially a significant injury. But I guess we'll only know for today if she's able to come back in. She doesn't look like she's walking straight on. She looks like she has a slight limp. So hopefully Gonzalez is well, at least going forward off today. Long Beach at this point has a date with the NCAA committee. Long Beach State had 11 wins on the season. 11 wins, 5 losses, 3 ties. The Gauchos, 13 wins on the season. But the winner today, of course, gets that comfy seat tomorrow knowing they're in. And when it comes to RPIs, well, only maybe Long Beach in the Big West would have a shot at RPI in the low 40s, but even that's probably on the low side. Clock stopped in the 59th minute. And on the training table, Gonzalez has her jersey pulled up over her mouth and nose. And they are checking what looks like the stability of the leg on the left side. So Gonzalez, who has a goal today, she's out for Long Beach right now, but Long Beach has a 2-0-0 lead. Off the head of Hess, it's Badawia in the box shooting to the keeper. Badawia ends up sliding for the shot. DeWeese saves and punts away. We're in the 60th minute. Chloe Fremont boots long. Derderosian now waiting for the keeper. And DeWeese is there. The coaches always worry about in championship games, championship events, set pieces. Are we getting them? Are we giving them up? Because those are the chances to score. And then, of course, the turnovers. And Long Beach has scored on both of those. They scored on a free kick. Long Beach State 13-8, leading in shots with a shots on goal advantage of 5-4. Fouls are almost even, 7-6. Gauchos call for 7. And it's 4-2 Long Beach in corners. Sarah Pilson comes on for the first time today. She's on defense for Long Beach, replacing from. So we're inside of half an hour to play for the championship, and Long Beach leads by 2 goals. Ramatko using the middle defenders. Derderosian's got to use the keeper. DeWeese boots away. A bouncing ball in the midfield. Second ball controlled by Clegg. Clegg is stopped by Fujikuni. Stripped by Fujikuni. 29 minutes left. Pilsen launches down the line. Off the head of Lauren Hess. Out again to the beach. With Beislein still in there. Beislein's the long thrower for Long Beach, but with Pilster in there, Pilster is right now. Pilster there on the throw-in towards Laramie. Loose ball in the box comes to Badawia. Trying to go left-footed. Sturderosian denies her. And then Badawia is called for a foul. 28 minutes left here in the championship. Sheehy was off balance trying to control the ball, and Ramirez takes it away. Towards, but past Castle intercepted Lindsey Voss. The Gauchos now are in a full three-back defense. Even, well, at least maybe right now because they're in the attacking half. Ramatko kind of shifting up and back, but that's kind of usual for them. Clegg to Christine Maurer. Maurer goes inside. Maurer looks like she needs some help. Magnan, her ball knocked down by Castles and clear to the side. Badawia, flick header to midfield. Taken by Lauren Hess and kicked down the line. Close to the boundary and out of bounds. Here comes Katie Pingle. Pingle comes in, 27 minutes left.
On to the pitch for Long Beach.
And Long Beach throwing in.
Number 18, Katie Pingle. Throw in, Gauchos.
Ashley Gonzalez off the training table. She's over there chatting with Mauricio and a couple of the assistants. Not sure they're talking about what's on the field or what Ashley might do if she goes. That she fits a play, but they did kind of check her left knee out, and that had to be a scare for Long Beach and for Gonzalez and for her family here. 26 minutes to go. The throw-in is to Clegg. It comes back to Ramatko, who launches into the box. Voss is chasing. Can she bring it down? She does. Nice first touch. Going to the far side. Fujikuni helps knock it out. And it's Santa Barbara with the throw. With 25 and a half minutes to go from the end. Shaylin Murison, she can get a throw pretty good from the far side. Murison throws it in. Off of Alvarez's head. Second ball is loose. But nudged out of the box by Fujikuni. Here to Ramatko. Ramatko stays with it against Ramirez. Left-footed ball across. Murison a header. But only to play. And Long Beach State, as your scoreboard on the screen says, 2-0 on top of the Gauchos. There's the punt away. Knocked down the line by Pingle. And now it goes out, but the Gauchos are left deep in the corner. More good news for Long Beach. Ashley Gonzalez is starting to check in when Long Beach has a throw or it's a goal kick. And Gonzalez is going to come back in. Badawia steals, then Badawia handle the ball. Still not seen a real strong push from the Gauchos, just a couple times every now and again down in the final third. And they're going to need a little more. Lauren Hess clears. Mauer's there. Mauer is clipped down. Sarah Pilster on the foul. Santa Barbara gets to move it forward. We'll bring in a sub for both. So now it's no longer dependent on who's throwing the ball in. Both teams are bringing in a sub next time. Strong header by Taylor Beislein. Fujikuni flicks it forward, and Fujikuni got slightly bumped as she was trying to flick forward, and it's foul on Santa Barbara. Long Beach trying to go unbeaten in his last 5 going into the NCAA tournament. They're 2 goals ahead of Santa Barbara right now. Sarah Pilster ready to launch. Oh, boy, did she launch it. Badawia can't even backtrack to keep it in bounds. There was a UC Irvine player here. Where's Steve Chen of the Big West? I think it was Coco Goodson who used to play here for UC Irvine. She could launch. Laramie goes out, and Ashley Gonzalez getting behind. Gonzalez coming back in the game as we've hit the halfway point. .90 with just over 22 minutes to play. Magnin moving it for Santa Barbara. Left-footed ball towards Murison. Alvarez missed it, but Murison wasn't ready for Alvarez to miss it, and Pilster comes over and knocks the ball off of Murison out of bounds.
Throw in, Beach.
Pilster, strong throwing. So she's strong with the arms and the leg. Loose ball comes to the circle. First touch for Gonzalez. Gonzalez handles well. She's got to go over and save it. Starting to lose it. And she ends up hitting it out of bounds with Murison challenging for Santa Barbara.
Throw in, Gauchos.
Murison, a player that Paul Stump said the full 90 just about. And she had the best opportunity for the Gauchos today. A free kick off of McDonald's glove and off the post. Here's Ashley Gonzalez in space. Ramatko catching up. A cut by Gonzalez, a cut the other way. A shot to the left and wide. Ashley Gonzalez just about putting it away. Misses 2 yards to the left in the 70th minute. Ashley Gonzalez made 2 really good cuts coming down the left side, went back right, came back left, and shot against 2 Gaucho players. Cleared by Ramirez there. Controlled by the Gauchos. Through the circle to Clegg. Clegg over to Murison. Murison working on Alvarez. Murison makes her move. Pilster with a clearing ball. Man, she hammered that ball. And Alvarez took it full force. So Pilster just blasting the ball, and it looks like Alvarez is under control, and she's not, I guess as you would say, out. She really got smashed there on Pilster's attempt to clear. And it's the kind of scare that brings the coach off the bench. Yeah, so for several minutes since she came in, we're talking about Sarah Pilster's ability to launch throw-ins, to launch launch kicks. A sophomore from Long Beach Poly, but Alvarez just couldn't get out of the way. Alvarez, a senior from Corona. Hands and knees, as you can see. And you know what? That's why the referee, he must have seen it right there and saw the blood start to run out already. So Alyssa Alvarez got hit across the face, and that could be a broken nose. It could be just a bloody nose. We obviously hope for the less severe one. Chloe Fremont comes back in for Long Beach. Clock stops here in the 70th minute. Yeah, I think the Santa Barbara people want that ball to be given to the Gauchos, because if from their vantage point they saw that the ball then went out of bounds after hitting Alvarez in the nose. On the drop kick, Long Beach sends it forward. Long Beach advantage in shots is 14-9. Shots on goal are even, 5-5. One or two real dangerous ones from the Gauchos, 2 goals from Long Beach, and maybe one other real dangerous one. But it's Long Beach in the attacking zone with Katie Pingle crossing. Dirta gets the volley away, and Fujikuni hit it first, Clegg second, and then knocked up third by Jessica Park. Jessica Parquet in the game for the Gauchos helped to Parquet's up top of the formation for the Gauchos, while Maurer and Murison lose it to Fujikuni, and Fujikuni leads a 3-on-4 onto the Gauchos side. But now it's slowed up. Still kept by the 49ers to Badawia. Badawia makes a move. Badawia goes low in the box. Dirta clears to the side. One goal was enough for both these teams on Thursday. Long Beach hoping that 2 goals is enough, but at least you can pretty much tell they're not exactly hoping, are they? Not exactly settling. Badawia, left-footed ball across, chested out of the box. Played by Beislein, launched by Pilster to Gonzalez. Gonzalez loops one for Pingle. Dirta in the box, hits it right-footed towards the far corner. Chased and kicked out of bounds by Kakaska. As we approach 72 minutes, gone and 18 to play.
No, throw in. Beach.
Throw in Beach. So that's Pilser throwing a low bouncer to Rodriguez. Rocio tries to turn the corner. Rocio has it in the box to Badawia. Badawia back to the goal to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it across in the air. Ramatko heads. Top of the box, Clegg heads. Clegg was bumped by Beislein. And a foul on the 49ers sends it the other way. And a free clear for the Gauchos. A low liner hit by Rodriguez's head. Fought for by Gonzalez, but won by Ramatko. Ramatko and Parquet. Parquet to Ramatko looking in. Crosses it off Marr. Out of bounds for a corner. Jalen Murison with the corner. This is corner number 3 for the Gauchos. Chasing 2 goals here late in the second half. Murison's corner finds Parquet's head. Parquet, a clean header. Can't put it on frame. She was coming back for it. Trying to steer it back towards goal. And that's 2 out of 3 corners that the Gauchos have had. They've had open headers in the middle. And I don't say that because of the shots that were missed, because they weren't necessarily easy headers, but defensively for Long Beach, that's not exactly something you want to see. 74th minute, we got a sub there. Alicia Laramie in for Badawia. We've ticked on to the 75th minute, 16 to go. Ramatko right there. Parquet against Marr. Parquet staggers up to standing as play continues with Marr getting it this way to Ramatko. To Murison, through ball for Ramatko. Ramatko in the box, crosses. It was deflected by Marr to the keeper and played by McDonald cleanly. Amani McDonald, her shutout stretch still intact right now for the Big West tournament. Long Beach has not allowed a goal yet as we come down on 15 minutes to play in the second half. Sub in for the 49ers is Sierra Castles for Rocio Rodriguez.
11, Sierra Castles.
Pilster towards Pingle overhead. Hess maybe a chance to get it out of bounds without touching it, and Pingle called for the foul deep in the corner.
Free kick, Gauchos.
Played in the midfield by the Gauchos, taken away by the 49ers. Marr hits it back. Derderosian heads. Magnan heads. Castles heads. Magnan chests and clears. Baseline. Fujikuni. Fujikuni one touch into a turnover. And Voss getting it to Parquet. Up to Murison. Murison makes a nice move. Murison in the corner. Vermont is there. Murison's nice move made Vermont overplay. Parquet. Murison to Parquet. Parquet in the corner. A chance to cross. Well, she got to it very late. Stayed in bounds. And the second ball comes outside the box to Magnan. Setting up a left-footed shot. Deflected. Easy to the keeper. Long Beach standing in front of Sydney Magnan, able to block the shot with a foot. And then it was by Gonzalez all the way to the Gaucho keeper. Headed by Baseline. Played by Laramie. Ramirez still going with it. Chance to play it through to Pingle, didn't. Goes to Laramie. Laramie trying to go through Ramatko. Now they get tied up. And Ramatko caught arms entangled with Alicia Laramie. Free kick, Long Beach. In the 78th, inside 13 minutes left. Laramie made a nice move. She might have gone through Ramatko's legs there. And then beat her to the other side. And Ramatko ended up tying her up for the foul. Kayla Ramirez joined by Chloe Fremont. '78th minute. The 49ers have one more to put it away. Fremont's ball across. Hit by Derderosian. Saved by DeWeese. No, not saved by DeWeese before it was out for a Long Beach corner. Remaining. And Derderosian couldn't get her hips around to clear it.
Corner kick, Long Beach. On the ball for Long Beach. Number 10, Chloe Fremont.
Chloe Fremont on the corner. The sub horn came very late. A clock stop. Well, maybe not running. Or never not stopped. It is running. I thought I heard him blow the whistle, and the Gauchos don't want to see this. They don't want to see the referee go inside, talk to players about the pushing and shoving, and then give the sub. The Gauchos aren't going to sub here. They could have, but they'll leave their personnel out there to cover the corner. Nice ball. Nice ball by Fremont, headed by Beislein. Just past the right post. 79th minute shot by Taylor Beislein is the 15th shot of the game for the 49ers. They lead in shots 15-11. Shots on goal are square at 5 apiece. Hannah Wendelkin, they could use a blast right now. Jessica Wright also in. Differential of 3 in fouls, 12-9. Long Beach call for 12. Long Beach 5 corners, Gauchos 3 corners. Big ball by Lauren Hess, missed by Maurer. Taken by Murison, her shot blocked by Fremont.
Gauchos.
80th minute. Gauchos have 10.5 to make up 2 goals. Murison's throw towards Wendelkin. Off the head of Laramie. Attempted clearance by Pilster. Blocked back towards Fremont. Fremont hits it up. Intercepted by Magnan. Into the middle. Not a great one. Taken by Charlotte Guillory. Guillory starts the attack towards Alvarez. Inside for Pingle. Great ball. Pingle trying to set up a shot. Grabbed and pulled down. No call. No call. Derderosian back. Looked like she grabbed at her, but no call when Pingle went down in the box. Stadium in the 81st minute. And the assistant referee down the line, they're asking her, didn't you see it? Yeah, there was a reach to grab, but it's always possible that Pingle was just taking the contact going down, and that must have been what the referee saw, because otherwise it would have been a PK right there. Gauchos in the 81st can't keep it in the last third. Cleared away by Ramirez. Derderosian keeps it inbounds to Ramatko. Ramatko to Murison on the outside. 9 minutes to go. Murison. Ramirez there to give extra help and kick it to the side. Gaucho throwing. Here comes Murison. Probably gave McDonald a scare for a second as it came off the foot, but when the trajectory was up, it stayed up. And with 8.5 to go in the second half, Long Beach continues to hold 2-0. Big ball by Pilster down the field. Chased by the Gauchos' Clegg, and she's got to give a throw-in. With a runner behind her and a runner in the middle, there probably wasn't a great chance to kick it to the keeper. So she just had to essentially eat it and give the throw-in to the 49ers with inside 8 minutes to play in the second half. Pilser joining. And Pilser goes and throws. Headed across by Pingle. Gonzalez might have been obstructed by Ramatko. That allowed DeWeese to punch out, and the next ball was cleared by the Gauchos. Maurer defending for the 49ers, call for the foul against Murison. Restarted to Ramatko with 7:15 left. Ramatko's ball right to Ramirez. Lauren Hess back to midfield, sees it out of bounds with 7 to go. Headed by Laramie all the way to the side of the circle to Derderosian. Touched by Guillory. That sets a baseline to clear. Derderosian towards Lindsey Voss. Past her to Wright. Wright still with it. Right on the side of the circle. Wright dances, gets in the circle. Good move by Castle. Got in front of the pass. Magnan keeps it for the Gauchos. Lindsey Voss over to Murison. Left corner. Murison cuts. Now crosses and shoots, actually, up over the top. She might have had some numbers in there. She puts it in low. Maybe somebody gets a piece and ricochets it in.
Number 9, Dana Fujikuni.
Dana Fujikuni comes in. Katie Pingle checks out. Gauchos 6 minutes left. 49ers 6 minutes from winning it all for the 4th time in the decade here in the Big West. Nice job, Laramie, for a second, but the ball went out of bounds. Derderosian kicks far. Fighting the sun right. A touch back to Wendelkin. Hard touch past Ramatko. And a 49er goal kick. This is Mike Martinez for our coverage here on BigWest.tv. Alyssa Alvarez. As much of a hand as Gonzalez got, Alvarez should get a big hand too. She had a towel full of blood after taking friendly fire, a Pilster clearance that Alvarez took off the nose. She replaces Ramirez. Clock could have been stopped there. I think they made that sub right before 5 minutes, so the clock kept going. And here we go with Pilster kicking away on the goal kick. Taken by Gonzalez. Trying to get it to Castles. Castles keeps it in. Clegg gives it right back to Castles. To Laramie in front of the circle. Towards Gonzalez in the corner. Headed by Derderosian. Played by Lindsey Voss. Voss looks forward. Now she's in trouble with Gonzalez catching up to her. Goes back to Hess, to the keeper. DeWeese boots high into the sky. Baseline heads. Wendelkin's over there hustling. That club team that Wendelkin was on, Paul Stump told us on Thursday, won a national championship, the UC Santa Barbara club soccer team. And Wendelkin was on that team, and a year later starting in the Big West Final and providing the game-winning goal for the Gauchos to be here in the final. She scored on Thursday in the first 20 seconds. But the Gauchos now up against it. They have 4 minutes to get 2 goals. In the box, knocked down by Murison. Back to Voss. Voss puts it on her right foot and shoots, hooks it wide left. No deflection, just clean out. And Long Beach State with the goal kick. No subs the rest of the way for Long Beach. As inside 5 minutes, the clock would stop on the leading team subbing. So the clock keeps running in the 87th minute. And Pilster boots, knocked down by Voss. Played by Beislein, actually backwards to Murison. Murison for the Gauchos. And there might have been a double touch on that side. Beislein touched it through the legs of Murison, and it clipped her going out of bounds to Long Beach State.
Beach.
Inside 3 minutes to go. Knocked out of bounds by Sydney Magnan. Gauchos have been a very prolific second-half team, but they haven't quite had enough to get one in. And then another goal in the second giving Long Beach the advantage with Guillory forcing that turnover and Laramie controlling to Alvarez. Guillory, Laramie. 2 minutes to go, and now Long Beach State can do this. They can take it onto the corner. Ramatko does a good job denying, trying to clear away up to Maurer. Lost by Voss to Guillory. Guillory shot blocked by Derderosian. Cleared. Plays to McDonald. McDonald boots away with inside 2 minutes to go. And we're coming down on the final 90 seconds of the 90. Right. Thinking big. Slices the shot to the right.
Goal kick. Long Beach.
Very, very tough on the Gauchos when any ball goes out of bounds from here on out. And they're already really running out of time. They just launched their 14th shot. Long Beach State 16 shots. Haven't had a shot on goal in a while. Those numbers are stuck at 5-5. Long Beach State 14 fouls. Santa Barbara 9 fouls. Right misses Wendelkin going forward. And Fujikuni trying to clear. Maurer blocks. It's in the box. Vermont. Back to Fujikuni. Fujikuni gets a good piece to keep it going forward. Magnan. She puts one in the box, but a bouncer to McDonald. And we're in the final 40 seconds. Santa Barbara's 13-win season will fall. First time here in 9 years in the Big West Final. Long Beach State closing down their 4th Big West tournament title in the decade. 2010, 11, 16, and now 2018. Long Beach State going back to the NCAAs for the 7th time under Mauricio Ingracia, all since 2008. There it is. And Long Beach State is your 2018 Big West Conference champions.
And the final score of today's 2018 Big West Conference Tournament Championship.
Long Beach State wins its 12th of the season and will carry a 5-game unbeaten streak into the NCAA tournaments. They have a date tomorrow to watch the NCAA selection show.
Championship award ceremony shortly. Thank you.
So a 90-minute win for Long Beach State. 2-0 over the Gauchos. Gonzalez in the 26th. Fujikuni in the second half. Another shutout for McDonald. Long Beach State did not allow a goal here in the 2 games. And next year, they're going to host the Big West tournament. So they're already ending 2018 well and starting 2000.
State University women's soccer team, your Big West Conference Tournament champions for 2018.
For our Big West production crew and Steve Chen, I'm Mike Martinez saying good afternoon from Irvine, California, where as you can see, it's happy times for Long Beach State going to the NCAAs for the 7th time with their 4th Big West tournament title of the decade.